Welcome, everybody. Top of the morning, Monday morning. Today is June the 3rd of the year 2019. I'm hoping everybody having a great morning so far. It's starting to do work week, so we all know how that go. But welcome back to another episode of Notable Reviews, and this is actually the crapshoot um sideshow, not even sideshow, but just another alternate version of Nola Reviews. This show is called Nola Cinema Talk. And basically what it is usually I give off we usually on this show Nola Cinema Talk we talk about the box office numbers for the past weekend and see what movies are doing what in the box office, see what movies that all you guys are checking out, going to see, including myself. But today we're gonna get into one review. I have one review, and then we're gonna go to the box office numbers as usual in Nola Cinema Talk. And this review is about a very important film. It's directed by Ava DuVernay, and it's called When They See Us. It was basically it was on Netflix this weekend. It was broadcast on Netflix. This is a very important movie, and I'm definitely in my feelings about this one. So we're gonna get into that also. So basically, we're gonna have the review of Where They See Us. We're gonna have our box office numbers that we go through. That's a part of Nola Cinema Talk, and we also gonna dabble into sports in the NBA Finals. All right, let's get to it. Top of the morning, Monday morning. Let's wake up and let's get at it, folks. all right. So Netflix, When They See Us, like I already previously said, Ava DuVernay directed this film, and she did a marvelous, great job, and not only directing this movie, but telling the story and really broadcasting it to the audience as something important. And it actually is an important film in cinema. I feel like these days because it tells the story of young black and brown men being harassed by the law, the systematic racism, and the judicial system I'm talking about, referring to, has elements of racism embedded in it and is hurting black and brown kids, especially back in 1989. It's still doing it today, so it's not even like it's irrelevant subject. It's actually still happening, like still goes on every day. And as a man, as a black man, as I said before on this show, with black and brown kids, really black kids, but you know what I'm getting at: black, brown, African American, Hispanic, kids, especially boys. I think that's very important to say. Boys are very important to our families out here, and fathers especially, because on these five, the Central Park Five, which is a very big deal, popular story in that time period of 1989, really up to today. Um, you took five innocent black and brown boys, and convicted them of a rape that they did not commit. And that's where we got to start at with this one. So, I know it's kind of heavy, but we got to get into it, man. It's a very important. It's a very important subject. It's a very important movie, and big ups to Ava DuVernay. Big ups, great director. She's been knocking it out the park lately, and she definitely did with this one. What's up, Ava DuVernay? Now, just to start off with the title, When They See Us, very, very, very important film. Look, speaking from experience, dealing with the police, dealing with the judicial system, dealing with the law, the police, prosecutors, as myself as a black man, is very scary. So just imagine as a 14, 15, or 16-year old boy, like, I couldn't imagine how frightened I would be in that situation, and just not knowing the law, especially when you're that young. Like, I'm a man right now. I'm a 30-something-year-old man, 35 years old man. Just to let you know my age. Don't hold it against me, peeps. But a 35-year-old man, and I'm still learning things about the law that I didn't even know. Now imagine being 14, 15, and 16, not knowing anything about the law, the system, judicial system, and being interrogated without your parents, without a lawyer present. It's scary. It was a very scary film for me to watch, and I watched it, and I watched all four parts simultaneously, back to back to back. Sorry about my language, but I watched it, and it's very scary for me, man. As a black man myself, emphasize young black man. Don't hold it against me. Um, I can only imagine the torture these boys went through from interrogation to being placed in juvie, or for one of the boys, prison. Prison. Man, this boy was 16 years old, man, placed in jail with grown ass men that abused, and I just beat him, man. From the guards, the COs. I hate a lot of them. I'm sorry. It's just from the movie. Not even just from the movie, but in real life, I have never been a CEO or never been in that situation. But it's horrible. A 16-year-old boy, no compassion at all. It's one CEO that did have compassion. The actor, I'm gonna look up his name. He's from Prometheus. Dang, I can't think of his name right now. I'll search him up, but he did a great job in the movie. But man, it was scary. I mean, scary. Choreo wise he's one of the real life guys in the movie that was, he's the 16-year-old that was old enough at the time to be locked up in prison with other grown men, and it was just, it's a hurting. It was just, I was hurt just watching it. It was horrible, horrible, and I couldn't imagine. I wouldn't wish that situation on my worst enemy. Grown men abusing and beating this poor young man that didn't even have nothing to do with the situation. Now, if you don't know the premise of the movie or the premise of the story, let me just start from there, because this is a review. And matter of fact, I'll give you my note review right now on a film. It's gonna be legendary. I'm gonna put it at legendary. So it's a very important film. It's a very charismatic film. It's heavy-handed, heavy-hearted, but you're going to enjoy this movie. Now, you're going to feel strongly about it. You're going to be pissed off and angry and upset. And it's horror. It's because it's a horrible situation, not actually a horror movie, but that doesn't take away from how magnificent the film is. All right, so legendary. Legendary is the ranking of this film. It's an official no review ranking for When They See Us that appeared on Netflix this weekend. All right, so now let's get into the story, because I didn't feel like I broke it down correctly. I was kind of rushing into it. I'm in my feelings about this film. I'm not gonna lie, but look, all right, Central Park 5 happened in New York City. 5 kids walking through the park one night, hanging out, doing whatever they doing. and white lady, and race does play a part in this real life story. It's based on a true story, and also film. A white lady was jogging in the middle of Central Park at night for whatever fuck reason she chose to do that. I mean, look, I'm not blaming the victim, but I mean, you might want to be a little bit more smarter than jogging through a park, a public park at night. That's like, really? Really? I mean, hell, I won't even go outside in the park at night. And I'm a grown ass man, so come on, man. Come on. But anyway, it's not blaming the victim. Nothing should have happened to her, but unfortunately, in the situation, it did. So, white lady jogger was raped in Central Park, and there was a lot of black and brown kids out there. Now, spoiler alert, forgot to give a spoiler alert for this movie. Spoiler, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna dish out the movie details, storyline. That's an official spoiler alert. By me from on Nola Cinema Talk. So, all right, back to the story. The jogger was raped. A lot of black and brown kids out there, and it's important to say it was a brown kid that done it, a black or brown kid that done it, that done a crime. But it wasn't any one of these 5 that done it. So anyway, the police ran up on the kids, the boys, and basically just rounded up 5 individual black boys. I mean, you had 3 of them that was hanging together. The other 2, was kind of in the same area, I mean, but didn't even really know each other. So you had 2 friends that knew each other. One at one part of the movie, and I'm fairly certain this happened in real life because this is how black and brown boys get rounded up in this country. It still happens today, which is a damn shame. But anyway, the police stopped, picked up a black boy walking down the street, and saw his friend with him and was like, "Hey, you want to take a ride to the police station?" Now, why the hell? And this is the Corey Wise character, the oldest, eldest character at the time. Not even character, but eldest kid at the time in real life. 16 years old was like, okay, I'll take a ride for my friend and watch over him, make sure he cool, Just being a good kid. And he got hell, torture for years. The longest out of all the boys was out there in the park that night. And it's sad. It's gut-wrenching. It pisses you off and angers you a lot watching this film and hearing about the star, reading upon the star like I did in real life. So Corey Wise was the eldest, 16 years old. Had nothing to do with the situation. Just went to the police station with his friend. Wound up being in jail for 13 long years. That's horrible. Horrible. Prison. He wasn't in jail. He was in prison with grown ass men that, they're fucking animals. I'm not gonna, sugarcoat the shit. You have some people, black and brown people, that deserve to be in fucking jail. Just like you have some white people that deserve to be in fucking jail. And those motherfuckers that was already in jail, abusing this boy, the COs and cops and detectives, and even all the way up to the prosecutor. Shame on you. Shame on you. Just like the lady from Game of Thrones that was ringing the bell. Shame. 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 Because it's a fucking shame the way they did these kids and treated these kids. Well, anyway, back to the story. All right. The kids was rounded up in the police station, interrogated, video taken of them confession, their confession, because, of course, the detective coerced all of the statements. Oh, you want to go home tonight? Say you did this shit, and I'm going to video it, and you sign this paper, I'm going to keep slapping the fuck out of you and beating the fuck out of you until you do. a very lazy